Friends, hello! In this video, I want to tell you about the most important rule you absolutely need to apply to your cucumbers if you want to get very large yields consistently each and every single day, as well as year after year indeed. Because cucumbers grow well only when they receive sufficient care. And the first thing, of course, is watering. Cucumbers love watering very much. And it's best to use drip irrigation. This way the soil under the cucumbers won't compact and will stay moist deeper. The root system will expand significantly more and be able to effectively absorb more essential nutrients and minerals to nourish the cucumbers that have formed on the plant. The cucumbers will be beautiful, large and juicy, and to ensure the cucumbers grow well, they need to be watered twice a day. Of course, this is easier to do with drip irrigation. I water in the morning and evening using 2 liters of water each time. If you water only once, it's better to do it in the evening and pour 3-4 liters under each bush. And it's best to make a depression around the plant so that the moisture is absorbed where the root system is instead of spreading all over the garden. The second rule is fertilization. Cucumbers start bearing fruit quickly, and therefore I would not recommend fertilizing your plants with mineral fertilizers, because if you use them incorrectly or increase the dosage, there is a high likelihood that your cucumbers will potentially and dangerously accumulate nitrates, such as, yes indeed, they will look very good, the leaves will be very large, the cucumbers will be definitely big, but they will be dangerous for your health. I would recommend using first of all a herbal infusion. I will leave a link in the top right corner on how to prepare it, as well as other fertilizations so as not to extend this video. You can also use an infusion of organic cow manure as well as chicken manure fertilizer. Such fertilization process should be done once every approximately 14 days, adding about 1 liter of this fertilizer under each plant. Thus, the plants, as you can see, are indeed growing quite vigorously, and their leaves are very large. The more leaves they have, the better the nutrition is generally absorbed and the faster new cucumbers typically grow. And there will definitely be no losses with them. The next rule is mandatory. As soon as the cucumbers start to set and bear fruit, do not let them grow too large and exceed their technical size. What size should they grow to? This is written on the seed packaging, slightly. These are ready for consumption purposes when they grow up to approximately 10 centimeters. They are generally ready, and they usually need to be taken out. When we harvest, we pick the cucumbers, we redirect the nutrients from the fertilization to the plant, forming new cucumbers, and also to ensure that the cucumbers continue to grow upwards. Specifically to promote the strong growth of the top, therefore we harvest every day. It's best to do this in the evening because cucumbers grow at night when they have enough moisture. But also, after harvesting the cucumbers, the nutrients are redirected not only to the still small yield, but also to the tops and the formation of side shoots. The side shoots must also be removed. Firstly, by removing the side shoots, we ensure proper ventilation for the plant. This prevents diseases and pests from appearing. Also, if we remove the side shoots, they won't draw and consume the nutrients that could go towards ripening the harvest. Therefore, we must remove the side shoots. Well, another very important thing is that you absolutely need to go into the greenhouse each and every day, because cucumbers grow very quickly indeed if you follow all the rules and guidelines I just told you about. You also need to tie up the cucumbers and twist them around the wire. Yes, they can cling to the wire with these tendrils and hold on by themselves, but as practice shows, this doesn't work out indeed. They either twist around themselves, neighboring bushes, or something else. So we just twist them around the wire and we don't need them everywhere. You might have a question if you need to remove them. From the perspective that they draw nutrients, no, don't worry about that. They don't draw any nutrients because they don't have any yield or leaves. They just simply ripen, curl up, become woody, and that's actually it. But from the perspective that they can actually harm themselves, yes, that's indeed definitely true, because sometimes, or occasionally, these tendrils can wrap around a leaf, twist it, and even strangle themselves, thereby stopping growth. For this reason, they can in fact be removed. But the best thing, as I said, is to come to your plants every single day and if they start curling their leaves or wrapping around neighboring plants, just gently and very carefully untangle them, and that's basically it. I don't remove them. As you can clearly see, they all grow, and this definitely does not stop the overall growth of the plant itself, nor does it affect the yield of my cucumbers. They grow well and bear fruit normally. These are all the rules I use for my cucumbers, and I get quite a large and strong harvest. Considering that my greenhouse is very small and only a small number of cucumbers grow here, if you have any other rules that you use for growing your cucumbers, please be sure to share them in the comments below this video. And that's all from me. Go tend to your cucumbers a bit. Harvest, fertilize, adjust the watering, and get a big yield. And that's all from me. I wish you a successful day and large harvests, and I'll see you in the next video.